Hey, it's another great day in Denver. We are living in Denver, Colorado, and today we are in the amazing neighborhood called Washington Park, aka Wash Park. We're going to share all the demographics, all the cool things about living in this neighborhood. We're going to get after it right now. I'm Michelle Wise.
And I'm Cheryl Crown.
And we are
living in Denver, Colorado.
If you're thinking about making a move to the Denver metro area, or you already live here and you're looking to relocate within the Denver metro area, then you've come to the right place.
Because we live here, we can give you the inside scoop on everything Denver. So please be sure to tap the bell below for notifications and subscribe to our channel. You'll be the first one to know the next time we drop a new video.
Yeah, and listen, while we are realtors and we have so much fun making these videos, our main purpose is to give you information so that if you are considering moving here, you have all the details you need to make it a perfect decision before you move to Denver, Colorado.
We get calls and emails every single day from people just like you looking to make the move to Denver, and we personally respond to each and every one. So with that being said, let's get after it with Wash Park.
So today we are exploring Denver proper as a whole. And one of the neighborhoods we're in today is Washington Park, aka Wash Park, which is what all the locals call it. It is consistently ranked in the top 5 best neighborhoods in Denver to live in. And we're gonna tell you why. It's a beast of its own in the sense that you are here in Wash Park and it has a feeling unlike most other neighborhoods here in Denver. This neighborhood is surrounded by what is called the actual Washington Park. And it is a 155-acre park here in the smack center of Denver, basically. It's kind of like our own little Central Park of Denver in a sense.
Exactly.
It has 2 lakes. It's 155 acres and it has tennis courts.
Yep, pickleball courts. Paddle boats that you can rent to use around the lake.
Yep, they rent kayaks, paddle boats, bicycles so you can bike around. There's a trail that goes, there's 2 trails actually.
Oh, right.
One that goes on the outskirts of the park and it's 2.7 miles and the inner loop is 2.3 miles. And so no cars really are allowed in this park. There's one section where they do allow some cars, but there's also a rec center here in the park. So I think it's just to kind of let people get in and out of the neighborhood when they come to work out.
Right, in and out of the park. And I think that the really cool part about Wash Park itself is it's a great place for people to gather and hang out and do all the things, between rollerblading and bicycling and walking your dog and, pushing your kids around in strollers or whatever it may be. It's huge, 155 acres. So there's lots of opportunity, lots of space for the 8,000 people who live here in Wash Park.
Yeah, you'll see on the green spaces, people set up volleyball nets, spike ball,
bocce ball,
all kinds of things. And I have to say, I live just around the corner from here and there are people at this park almost 24 hours a day. Now I think the park actually closes per the city of Denver rules.
Might be a little sketchiness in the dark time.
But I swear, no matter what time I drive by this park, there's always people here. And honestly, we're here at the boathouse right now, where we're filming. And this is actually a facility that you can rent out and people have weddings here. Yesterday we were walking through here and there was a quinceañeras, somebody doing pictures for that. It was just phenomenal. Like it's just a super celebratory park and you would never know that you're right here smack in the middle of Denver.
And now we're going to get into some details about Washington Park and the people who live here.
Yep. So the average age of a person that lives in Washington Park is about 45 and a half years old. One of the highest educated areas here in Denver, about 80% of the residents either have a bachelor's degree or higher. So that's really phenomenal when we compare it to other sections or cities in the Denver metro area.
Yeah. The average income here is $162,000 a year. So that's really high.
It's actually the second highest income area in Denver. So you get that. Again, there's about 8,000 people that live here, 80% home ownership. So there are some rentals. You'll drive up and down the street a little bit and see some rentals. One of the unique things about the houses here is that a lot of them have ADUs, which are an auxiliary dwelling unit, which allows you to have multiple units in one single family lot. So they'll build Some of them are basements, so the main house is upstairs and they'll have an apartment in the basement. Or oftentimes these houses all have alleys, and so they'll take what was the garage or build on top of the garage
right.
and build a second unit. So you have the opportunity to buy a house here and also earn some rental come off of it as well.
Yeah, as long as the lot is designated ADU positive, then you're good to go with that.
Yeah, but there's so many here that already have those established, and the ones that don't, you see a lot of them being built.
Yeah, exactly.
On top of it, 63% of the demographics here are family. So you have a variety, I mean, a predominantly family neighborhood, but you do have some retirees that live here, some single people that are work and can commute to Denver. Denver is only about 10 minutes to get to downtown Denver. Just you can zip down Spear or jump on I-25, and to get to the Denver Tech Center, what are we, 10 minutes? Yep. And so there's a lot of opportunity here for a working family to be able to get to multiple commerce areas fairly easy.
And Cherry Creek Mall is right here as well, so excellent shopping. And the restaurants, oh my gosh, there's so many great restaurants. You'll see in the video that we took of Gaylord Street, which kind of heads right down the center of Washington Park neighborhood. And there's shopping, there's restaurants, there's ice cream shops, a brewery, yeah, so many different, and yeah, just really cool vibe.
And then on top of that, you go a couple blocks in each direction, and there's these little pocket neighborhoods that, you know, you're in this residential area, and then all of a sudden there's a little strip mall that has a dry cleaner and a restaurant and a bar and a salon. So, and when I say strip mall, I don't mean strip mall like suburban strip mall. These are old little areas that grew up over time. I think Wash Park is over, I think it was actually declared a park in the late 1800s. So it's been here a long time. A lot of these homes are early 1900s homes. And so they built differently back then. It was these little pockets. And so you'll have these houses, and then you'll have a little area where there's a restaurant and a coffee shop. And then you go 3 blocks another direction and you can find that again. And it's really quaint. Tons of walkability down here. You can go almost any direction and hit a grocery store, a restaurant, a bar, you name it. It's all within walking distance.
Yeah, and a lot of the homes, the original homes called bungalow style, built with brick, super charming, lots of beautiful wood. A lot of them have been renovated. And on the other hand, a lot of them have been torn down. And so now you see a ton of brand new construction, a lot of units that like take up the entire lot, but it's 4 different units, or I guess we'll call them condos. Yeah, it's not really a townhouse because there's
multifamily,
up, down, right? Exactly. And so lots of income generating opportunity for sure. But a lot of people pop the top too, so they keep the original structure and then they build up just to increase square footage, because a lot of the houses are 2,000 square feet, not really big, 2-bedroom, 1-bath, bungalow style. Again, very charming, but not very big.
Right, so that's why they do increase them by adding that extra space. So with that, speaking about size, we may shock you a little bit here when we talk about the size that you get, but let's go over some numbers with what it costs to live in Wash Park. So the average home price sells for just over $1 million. And with that, you're going to get a fairly modest house for $1 million. You know, again, you're probably going to have 3 bedrooms, 2 baths, maybe 1,400 square feet, something like that. But what I think you're buying in this neighborhood is not just the actual space, but you're buying this environment and the charm and the character of these old, early 19th century homes with the modern conveniences.
Exactly. The least expensive home on the market in Wash Park is
400 square feet.
400 square feet.
It's a studio apartment, and it's selling for $215,000, and that's currently on the market. And you know, there's a few pockets. Majority of this neighborhood is going to be single family homes or that multifamily on a single family lot like we talked about, but there are a couple different pockets where they have some high-rise condo buildings or mid-rise condo buildings, and so you can get something. The next lowest price point in this neighborhood that's currently on the market, mid 600s, it's a 2-bedroom, 2-bath, about 1,000 square feet. So that's about 1,000 square feet for a 2-bed, 2-bath at about $640,000. On the flip side of that,
the most expensive
home on the market right now is $7 million. And that's going to give you about 9,000 square feet, 6 bedrooms, 9 bathrooms. And so will it sell for that? I don't know.
It's nice to have options of which bathroom you want to go to.
Right. But until that, and if you look at the last 180 days, the most expensive house that sold in this neighborhood prior to that was $5 million. And so again, you're looking in this neighborhood of spending about $1 million to $1.5 million for an average size home. Okay, so there you go. That's Wash Park for you. And again, one of the top 5 neighborhoods here in the Denver metro, actually Denver city limits. So check out our other videos if you're interested in what other neighborhoods get you for your money here in Denver. And don't forget to like our channel, subscribe. All of our contact information's down below. So please reach out if you have any questions. If you're ready to move to Denver, give us a call. Or if you just have further questions, don't be afraid to reach out.
Absolutely. Look forward to seeing you next time. Share the love.